This video is brought to you by Robinhood, the investment brokers that let you buy stocks, ETFs, and cryptocurrencies all commission free. There's still time to take advantage of this historic 2020 stock market crash, and if you sign up using the link in the description below, you'll instantly receive one free stock without even depositing a single penny. No, this still isn't my real portfolio, but I have added to it a bit, like the stock on your screen. That's Cody. They make like makeup, Revlon, stuff like that. What's up, YouTube? Capital G here. Got some lovely duels for you guys to check out. You know I am always excited anytime we've got Dragon Maid action on the channel, an archetype that I really like, even if I don't like the prices of these cards. Konami, please, can we get some reprints, or maybe, I don't know, some type of Dragon Maid box or Dragon Maid structure deck, just some way to get these cards cheaper. Here's what we'll do. If you guys want to see the Dragon Maid cards be cheaper, there's only one thing that we can do, and that's by hitting the thumbs up button. That lets everybody know we want cheaper Dragon Maid cards, and we help out the YouTube algorithm at the same time. Anyways, let's go ahead and roll it. I think our first duel is against Dark Magician. That also includes Wave Motion Cannon. Interesting. I mean, I don't understand how it benefits the archetype in any significant way, or why you'd want to randomly do Burn and Dark Magician, but hey, maybe he's on to something I don't know about. I mean, what do I know? I'm not a Dark Magician master, although I did play the deck for like 6 months. Anyways, he's gonna open with Parlor Dragon Maid. I'm not sure I like this play, so he dropped the Trap, the Dragon Maid Cleanup in the grave. I like that card, but I just generally think it's better to open with the Fusion, like drop the Fusion into the graveyard, bounce Parlor, and then just Fusion Summon, get negation, beat your opponent down. I feel like that's probably what you should be doing in Dragon Maids, but it's fine. He's going to continue on with his plays. He, of course, is going to start smacking them around with those big Dragon Maids, the Dragon forms anyways. Like, this is okay, but you don't really have any ways of stopping your opponent's play. Going into Saryuja Skull Dread, I like this play even less because I just don't even feel like you need to run this card in this deck. And honestly, without us having cards like Soul Charge and whatnot, Saryuja just generally, it's not it. If you can make 3 Saryujas in a turn and stuff like that, it's okay, but I feel like Saryuja's just kind of whatever. He is going to lose his Solemn Judgment to the copy of Dark Magical Circle. See, if he would have made the Fusion, he would have had negation. He could have stopped all of this and been in a far better position, and I don't think it would have mattered what his opponent tried to throw at him. Could have negated it. Anyways, luckily, he's still in here, and I think he realized the error of his ways. He will drop the Dragon Maid Shao, and this is pretty much going to be a wrap from here. Watch the plays, though. He's going to go ahead and he's going to bounce her back to his hand because he's like, Cap, I want to Fusion Summon a second copy, and then this was pretty spicy. He's gonna go bang bang into Gustav Max. I didn't even know Dragon Maids ran that, to be honest. I mean, that kind of came out of nowhere. There's just so many random level 10s in Yu-Gi-Oh right now. You got, you know, Dragon Maid cards, and you got the Eldritch Golden Lord, and it's like, man, these decks are all like randomly able to go into you know, these ranked 10 cards. I was even thinking about playing Gustav Max, or excuse me, Pot of Extravagance in my Dragon Maids list. I'd probably never summon Gustav Max. Anyway, second duel against Synchro City, and you guys know what these Synchro decks want to do. They want to rev it up. They want to show you how to king duels. They want to basically get Junk Speeder on field and then go for some Synchro summons. I always say in these videos that Junk Speeder's at 1. It's not. It's totally not at 1. It's at 1 in the OCG, but over here it's at 3 in TG Hyper Librarian. Now the thing about it is, cards like these are really good, but Dragon Maids run Super Polymerization, and he top decked that, and that's a problem because the Dragon Maid Shao actually just requires a Dragon Maid plus a level 5 or higher, and these are level 5 or higher dragon monsters. So honestly, I thought he was going to drop that on his opponent. I thought that would have been a good opening. Right here, when your opponent activates Crystal Wing, personally, I just would have blew him out. I would have activated Super Poly, give up probably the cleanup. I think I would have probably used, well, obviously Parlor on board, although her effect would have been negated. I would have used Parlor, and then I probably would have used the red Supernova Dragon because you can't chain it. Super Poly is a spell speed 4. Anyways, he's going to go for Pisty. Now he's going to Super Poly. This was an okay play going for Starving Venom because it can copy the effect of Crystal Wing Synchro Dragon, but I feel like Shao just would have been better because, you know, she has negation and she's already 35. Plus, she's, you know, it's a Dragon Maid card. I just feel like it would have been a better play. Anyways, Crystal Wing tries to activate, and yeah, Starving Venom's like, nah, dog, I am you, but better. I'm literally you. I have your monster effect and all that good stuff. You're not gonna negate. He's gonna use a Solemn Judgment on tuning, and I think this duel is basically a wrap at that point. This guy is just, he's hitting them Solemn Judgment. Solemn Judgment, never forget, especially if you have like a walking negation. I mean, this goes back to like the 5Ds days. If you've got a good monster on board and you back it up with a Solemn, you pretty much feel good about anything that your opponent throws at you. If they have like 3 or less cards, one of them is going to be taken out by Solemn, and then your opponent's kind of down to 2 cards to take out your field. There's another reason, yeah, why I think that Shao would have been better, because then you would have had, you know, 2 negations. And I mean, if you're going to beat me with 1 card, like, you deserve to win in that instance. Anyways, third duel is going to be not related to Dragon Maids at all. We're actually going to have a Cyber's Throwdown. We've got, I was going to say we got Dragon Maids. Now I'm trolling. We've got Marincess, another deck, well, I don't want to say a girl deck, but a girl did play it on the anime. Shout outs to Aoi Zaizen. Yeah, we got Marincess, and then we also have, yeah, we have the, I guess just the code talkers. You can call it Yusei, not Yusei, Yasaku deck. Well, kind of, sort of. Anyways, let's go ahead and focus on the Marincess. Marincess did drop the Great Bubble Reef turn 1 and or turn 0. This is a good card, but I feel like this could have been one of the defining like boss monsters of the Marincess archetype. I mean, it allows you to draw, and you can do it during your opponent's turn, which is cool, but unless you draw like a hand trap or Marincess Wave, which is also like a hand trap, it doesn't really defend you. I mean, she's strong and she's unaffected by stuff right now, which is cool, but doesn't really stop what your opponent's going to do. Now, he has an impermanence, or excuse me, a Solemn, and a Called by the Grave. Actually, is the theme of these duels people just using Solemn too early? Because opponent summon Link Slayer and he's like, yep, Solemn, that card is too, like, what are you doing, bro? You didn't think the Solemn, the normal summon, like Lady Debug, that would have been a better Solemn if you ask me. Anyways, Called by the Grave is going to stop Microcoder, I believe. Yeah, Microcoder, so at least you won't get that search. And now, you know, your Marincess Great Bubble Reef is just kind of sitting out here on an island. They should have given this card some type of disruptive effect. Like, I mean, I know this might sound a little OP, but what if she banished like a water card from the graveyard and you got to draw and possibly destroy one of your opponent's cards? That would have been kind of nice. Anyways, he's going to get X-Code or Access Code Talker, and watch what's going to happen here. This is going to be really interesting. So again, this is a cover card of Eternity Code. This is actually going to start getting rid of the back row, but this is a side effect. It's actually going to start progressively making this card stronger, even though it did start losing attack. I don't know if he planned on that, and I guess he was like, Cap, I'm just going to run it over with Avermax anyways, but there could be a comeback. What can be won with an Access Code Talker can also be lost with an Access Code Talker, and also that might not be the only Access Code Talker that is dropped on the field in this duel. I feel like Access Code Talker should be one of those win cards, because usually when I see somebody summon it, they end up popping like 4 or 5 cards. Now, I didn't really think Marincess had a good way of getting rid of Mech Knight Crusadia Avermax, so I kind of wanted to see, like, can this deck even out this card? And I was like, I guess not, because Marble Rock sure as hell isn't going to out it. Although you can block a couple attacks from your opponent, you can delay the inevitable, but we'll have to see where this goes. I think he's actually going to end up going for Decode Talker, which largely does nothing to change the game state. Maybe he just wanted to have a talker on board for the Signet conflict. Let's see if he can actually figure out a way to out this, and you'd be surprised. He says, you were a fool to give up your Access Code Talker. Now I'm the one who has the cover card on field, and it is pretty dang strong. Now here's the problem, and this is where the entire duel got thrown away. I don't get why he immediately went after the Mech Knight Crusadia Avermax. Why not go after these guys first, then go after this card? Because, I mean, this guy's not a hard once per turn, so I just don't understand why you immediately went after that. It ends up spinning your monster, your Access Code Talker, right back to your extra deck, and then the game is largely over. The misplays will get you every single time, guys. You got to make sure that you don't have obvious misplays. Anyways, let's check out that Dragon Maid deck, or as I named it, Ara Ara. Only people who were very perceptive will understand where that came from. No, it's not. Well, it is technically an anime reference, but go ahead and watch the duel again. You'll understand why I named it Ara Ara. Anyways, this is what the build looks like on paper. Pretty standard except some of these ratios. Interesting to see Dragon Maid changeover, the fusion only being ran at 1, which pretty much means you're never going to hard draw it. You're just going to have to get it with, I guess, Parlor, or you're going to have to Rota for it, which I guess isn't that big of a deal. You can just always add this card from the graveyard. Just hope to goodness it never gets banished, because if so, you're probably only going to fusion summon using Super Poly. Again, I really like the Dragon Maid archetype. I'd probably throw like one more power hand trap in here or something like that, but it's definitely a deck that I like. And I know some of you guys have been trying to download decks from the descriptions of my videos and it hasn't been working. I think the site that I use only like keeps the files on there for like a week or something like that. Don't worry, guys, I'll switch over and I'll make sure that these decks are always in the description. So yeah, this one, if you want to download this Dragon Maid deck, guys, it definitely should be in the description below, and it should be working. Hopefully, we'll cross our fingers. Anyways, hopefully you guys enjoyed these duels. If you did, give the video a thumbs up. Thank you guys for watching. As always, subscribe if you have not already, and turn on that notification bell for daily videos.